Hey guys, the show's about to start. Sit back, relax, take a hit, and enjoy.
Bitch, shut the fuck up. My bitch so stuck. I ain't honest, but I get the bucks, yeah.
All I want right in the chest, bit dog. Full of white walls, no flex involved.
Tell me that you lost without telling me you lost. I get better, so my shit is never quick.
Toke Talk Radio with Mountain Man and the Wizard. Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Toke Talk After Dark, featuring your favorite hosts, Mountain Man
and the Wizard. What's up, guys?
Hell yeah, super excited. We also have our special guest, Randanna.
Yo, what's up, guys?
Hell yeah, man. So today we have a pretty crazy topic. I know it was something we touched upon last time, just a small hair, but we didn't have quite enough time to get into it. Randanna, what do you think of lizard people?
Oh, the reptilian race?
The reptilians, bro.
Oh, man.
Bro, the people that are like in charge of our government.
I actually believe they exist because they're not hiding anymore.
That is true. So if you think they exist, you basically believe in the hollow earth theory, basically?
Yes. I'm a fan of the hollow earth theory.
Me too.
I hope they go more into that and make it accessible for us to go there, because I would like to go there and smoke some inner world weed.
Bro.
Dude, I'm telling you, so I've had a couple of plants, right, that I was literally like, I was trying to get the plants to almost die so I didn't have to take care of them anymore because I felt bad about just chopping them and throwing them away, right? And so they were in the dark for like probably 2 fucking months, and then I eventually just had to chop them because they just wouldn't die. So I bet you they're definitely growing some crazy shit down in Center Earth.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Fucking definitely, dude.
I was actually just reading an article earlier today that said something. I didn't read the whole thing, so I can't quote it. And there's definitely things living down there, but they said something to the effect that they are finding signs of life from closer towards like the center of the Earth.
Wow.
Like even if it's just bacteria and things like that, that's still, you know what I mean? Like signs of something that something else could be there.
Yeah, and especially because considering that it's way up there, like North Pole, South Pole type, that there are bacteria that are trapped in icebergs that exist 1 million years ago, and they're just now, waking up. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you, dude. I mean, shit. Did you know that 70? Don't quote me. I think it's either 75 or 78. 78%. Don't quote me. I think it's either 78% of the world's fresh water is actually held in a lake underneath the ice in Antarctica.
I'd believe
It's
it.
probably slapping too. It's probably the best water ever.
Oh, dude, have you had that? What's that one that we recently got onto? It's like Hawaiian volcanic water.
Oh, that
yeah.
Wakanda.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
That's the shit.
Dude, that is literally like the best fucking water. But anyways, getting back onto almost said snake people, lizard people. I actually heard from one of my friends that grew up in, born and raised in Washington, I believe, that said that there's this place that's called like the Mima Mounds in Washington, dude. They believe that they were created by the lizard people or reptilians, sorry. Like it's their eggs, bro. Like and this place, I mean, you see it, bro. It's huge. Like we're talking acres upon acres of just what they believe may be eggs buried under the ground.
Yeah, that's close to Yellowstone. There's a lot of weird stuff that goes down in Yellowstone Park, like UFOs, all types of things, man, like all types of things. So I'm not surprised, you know what I'm saying?
What about the
lizard
super
people,
volcano?
yeah,
Like, that's the weird shit.
that's the weirdest shit ever, because it's like that right there. I hear if that explodes, then like everybody's fucked. Like it's gonna snow. It's gonna be like the next ice age out here, like, you know what I'm saying? Because the sun's gonna be blocked from all the shit that's coming out of the volcanoes.
Hell yeah, dude. So, real quick, I want to shout out this smoke of the show. What'd you say this was called again?
That's a Thai stick from my homeboy Marco. So yeah, he's not really no company. He's just my homeboy, and he
Hell
smokes
yeah.
great. You know.
Hell yeah, he just rolled it up for you before the show. That's pretty sick, dude.
Yeah.
Good shit. Yeah, man, it's smoking pretty well. I mean, it is definitely burning nice and slow too, and it tastes delicious.
Yeah, I just really can't identify the terps that I'm tasting
can't either.
because it's so many of them. It's so it's like a
Yo,
real
producer,
salad.
you gonna
it's
take
a real
the blunt?
salad. Yeah, Kato, take the blunt,
Take the
bro.
blunt.
Kato wins, man.
Hell yeah. Shout out to Family Ties, too, while we're doing that, man. We're super excited to be working with Family Ties. There's a lot of great people down here. If you guys are looking to record your own music, please feel free to hit up Family Ties on Instagram at Family Ties.
I dig it.
Got you, producer.
Got it, produce.
But yeah,
Gotcha.
even getting back to Yellowstone, I feel like just to get back to that point, man, I feel like it's a lot of stuff in Yellowstone. I feel like the giants are out there. I feel like, because, they're finding giants. So I feel like all those weird societies of interdimensional creatures and beings, I feel like they're all kind of in cahoots with each other. Like,
Oh yeah.
they're like, yeah, we're going to just like
All
run
creatures.
shit in the shadows. You know what I'm saying?
See, like me, I'd like to go to the Yellowstone, man, because there's a big like activity of like skinwalker and shit like that. It's
man.
It's amazing.
We need to go to Skinwalker Ranch one of these days. You
Yes.
coming with us, Randanna?
yes,
Of course. And then
Yes.
after we go there, we're going to go to the Bohemian Grove.
yes.
Fucking hey, dude, I want to see this owl in person. I heard it's fucking wicked.
Oh, yeah, the one that they set on fire, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where they buried all those children underneath it.
Yeah.
I mean, they found the bones. Did they not, Wiz? I'm pretty sure they found the bones.
2000.
Do you think it's like adrenochrome sacrifices going on? Are we allowed to talk about that?
All day. I mean, listen.
Bro, you're all-
As long as we're not saying any names or incriminating anybody, then I think we. Whoa, what was that? Oh, that's just the background noise. I thought that was the government trying to tap in for a second. We are not talking about the Clintons. Okay, guys, let's talk about the Clintons.
But yeah. So, all right. So my theory is, I have like a light theory. I feel like the reptilians are using that to stay alive. And I'm not going to say who the reptilians are, but they obviously have lived here for a long time, because the way they can control the world with such secrecy, and it's right in front of us, but we still can't see it. You had to be here for a long time. You know what I mean? You had to endure certain civilizations to know what can make the society tick, what can make them feel a certain way, how you can control them, what they'll eat, you know what I'm saying, what they'll feed themselves. So I think even getting back to that, like, somebody needs to look into that.
New conspiracy theory. You ready? The bloodline of the reptilians, bro. The Rothschilds.
The Rothschilds.
Yeah.
I can see that.
I can see that
I
too.
can see that. Big time.
The dude had like 12 hearts. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Before he supposedly died. Yeah. I think he holds the record from like most heart transplants.
They kept him alive for a hot minute, dog. He was
Hot minute.
he's like the OG of the Rothschilds.
I guess that's what happens when you're trying to put a regular heart inside of a reptilian.
That body burned out.
Yeah.
Like even movies like Get Out. Like, I believe that's,
I truly 100% believe that's real.
yeah.
Like,
I don't even think that is hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, certain people, like, I can give somebody a liver. You know what I'm saying? I could have my heart transplanted, so why couldn't my conscience? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all organic material on a molecular level. You know what I'm saying? So,
speaking of that, I actually overheard a conversation at Food Lion one time. So this old lady was talking to this customer, and they're going back and forth, and she ended up talking about Alzheimer. She said she got a Neuralink implant in the back of her neck, and her Alzheimer's is gone. And she had Alzheimer's for like 15 years, she said. This shit's
Shout out to
insane.
her.
It's there. Like, we are there because we're curing diseases that have no cure. Like, literally.
And the way I know that that's definitely like 1,000% true is because I just saw fucking photos from the, like, one of the first, well, not one of the first, but like one of the people that had gotten it done. And it's like, they get like this little fucking, almost like a Frankenstein bolt on the back of their fucking head and shit, dude. It's fucking wild. But I mean, if we're talking like, they're talking about making people be able to walk again. Like, paraplegics can walk again, bro. People that are blind can see. People that are deaf can hear.
Yeah,
like,
that I think the one for the ears is called like the cochlear implant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I know, only reason why I know that because I have a deaf cousin, and he had it implanted in one ear, and I remember they had a video of him hearing for the first time, and it's so heart-wrenching, like, it really makes you cry, because it's like, damn, like, we take our senses for granted, like, or we don't even think about them, because we're so used to having them, right?
Yeah.
So, not even that we take them for granted, like, we're just used to having them, so just seeing him hear for the first time, because they put something in his eardrum, is crazy.
yeah. I mean, the advancements that we've been making in science, shit, just over the past 5 years, bro. It's like almost weird, you know what I mean? Like, and then, I don't know, you tie that in with almost all the, like, alien sightings and stuff that have happened over the past 5 years. Makes you wonder.
Yeah, and I believe that when all of us, and when I say all of us, the whole world kind of reaches like a collective consciousness, I think that I think the aliens will probably come out and be like, all right, since you guys can understand, let's work, you feel me?
I feel it, dude. I am so ready for, like, aliens and fucking interstellar travel.
Hold up. I got a question for both of you guys.
Huh.
Are you guys going to get the chip?
Which one? The implant one thing that they've been talking about?
Wait, like, think about this before I let you answer. What if the chip is kind of like to further humanity as far as like advancements in technology, health? Because, you know, I'm sure they're gonna have like certain chips that can tell you like, hey, you have high blood pressure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and I feel like that'd be beneficial to most of society.
You know, the only thing that I think would keep me from getting a chip implanted into my body is I don't trust my government enough.
Yeah.
I
dig it.
don't want them tracking where I go every 5 seconds, and I don't want them listening to everything I do, and I don't want them knowing exactly how much money I spend. And, you know, I don't know. It's just
privacy is definitely
that's what I'm saying. Like,
great concern.
I don't understand where the privacy thing got lost. You know what I mean? Like, I'm very private about my finances and stuff like that, man. I don't share that shit with everybody. You feel me? But like, I don't know. It's just that I feel like it's an overstep almost into more of a pass towards socialism. You know what I mean? A way to control the people. And I don't know. I don't really dig that.
And even going back to what I was saying, how the people that control the narrative, control the information that we receive, you know what I'm saying? You're right. You're totally right. You know what I'm saying? They had to be here for years doing that. You know what I'm saying? They had to be here for years practicing their methods of madness. How to, like, okay, how can we track people but make them think it's cool? You know what I'm saying?
And see, that's the kind of shit that scares the hell out of me, dude. Like, no bullshit. Like, I don't know, man. I feel like there should be a freedom to privacy at some extent.
Yeah, at one point, phones didn't have GPS.
That's what I'm saying. And now they do.
Well, we as humans give security. We give up our privacy for security.
Yeah.
Nowadays, and that's just the fault
Yeah.
of our society.
I mean, look at that whole thing that was going around about the COVID trackers and stuff like that they were making people download onto their phones and saying how, you know, the government essentially had a location on everybody that had COVID. You know what I mean? And just people that were checking into the app. They automatically have your location into a government database, and I don't know if I feel comfortable with that kind of shit.
Yeah, I think Facebook probably already traded all our information.
Well, they're actually in loss. They're actually in court right now for doing that, selling information to the government.
Crazy.
Which the fucking government put them on trial for buying information from fucking Facebook, and they're trying.
Is that not entrapment?
It's almost entrapment, but it's what it was is it wasn't being listed properly in the terms and conditions. That's what they're doing. They're trying to drain out terms and conditions, but it's not stated in their terms and conditions.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, it's the whole meme thing with Zuckerberg in court. That's the whole court for fucking doing all that shit. That's what they're in court for, and in court for. I don't take any political stance or side, but basically they're in court for the left censoring the right on Facebook. I mean,
That's
it
crazy.
happens. It happens. But that's the problem with Facebook, because Facebook, the way the algorithm is set up, so let's say I get up there and I talk about how much I like barbecue chicken, right? What's going to happen is I'm going to start to attract ads about food and chicken.
Oh, like one picture about barbecue chicken, dog. That's the only thing you're going to see for the rest of your life.
And then it's going to attract me to people that feel the same way or have the same love and appreciation. So what happens in the world like that, you think you're right all the time because you don't see the left. You know what I'm saying? You don't see the other opinions about what you might do. And that's really dangerous because there's a lot of people on Facebook that think their opinions are right, and they can't even get insight to another opinion because the way the algorithm is set up. It's made so this is your world, you know what I mean? And you don't live in it with
personalized towards you.
It's too personalized.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, when I get on Facebook, I want to see what my enemy is thinking about too, or somebody that I might not be too fond of. I want to see what they're talking about in regards to any subject. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to feel like if I get up there and I say, "Yo, I'm the most beautiful person in the world," I don't want people to be like, "Damn right you are." It feels good, but I want 1 or 2, 3 people say, "Man, you ugly as a mug," because that's real life.
Yeah,
when
I feel it.
When I go to Walmart and try to pull some shit like that, you're gonna get that real opinion from the people. So I feel like, hey, people on Facebook, people on social media, don't get too lost in your own opinion. Be open to new ideas.
Yeah. I mean, that's essentially what we started this whole entire thing off of, is that me and Wiz are like super open-minded people, and we love hearing other people's points of view and sharing it with people, you know what I mean? And we try to use this platform to share different points of view on different subjects and stuff like that, just to kind of open the floor to discussion.
Yep. So real quick, I'm pretty high, but does this have a tip on it, or that's smoking the whole bitch?
No, that's smoking the whole bitch.
The whole bitch?
That's
Okay, I'm just
the
making
whole
sure.
bitch.
I'm just making sure.
Yeah. Shout out to Marco for that too.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Running the whole show.
I dig it. Well, if we would have knew each other a little earlier, we was at the, we won't name it because we don't work with the people no more, but we was at a cannabis festival.
Oh, man.
And we rolled up a Canagar.
A 10-gram Canagar out of highs, bro.
Yeah,
all
it was
mug.
It burned for 4.5 hours. No bullshit. The whole conversation we were
Between
having.
7 people.
Yes. And 3 of us smoked it the whole way.
Yeah.
Like everybody quick, like just left.
Yeah.
I had seen a while ago, I don't know if you guys heard, Burner was doing like a cross between like mushrooms and weed.
Oh, is it that chocolate he's coming out with? Is it the chocolate?
I don't know if it was a chocolate. I thought it was gonna be like a bud. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Only way I could see that is somehow genetically putting psilocybin in the genetics.
That's wild.
That's wild.
That's wild.
I don't even understand.
Yeah, me neither. Is that possible?
Let me find it.
Can we find a good enough scientist to make this possible?
Dude, I've been telling you too, though, if you think about it, you could probably get a high enough THC content And it would almost act as
It's a psychedelic?
As a psychedelic.
Yeah, so it's saying that the caps offering as it stands today is filled with legal mushrooms, cannabinoids, and plant derivative terpenes. The bottles cost about $55 for 30 capsules and are available nationwide. It's a daytime capsule, Clarity. It is aimed at consumers looking for uplifting morning, afternoon boost with ingesting sugar-filled energy, without ingesting sugar-filled energy drinks. So, the blend meant to stimulate and focus your mind contains 2 types of mushrooms, lion's mane and cordyceps, and as well as CBD, CBG, and an energy terpene blend. So, it's a lot of other research that they're doing behind that. So that sounds cool.
Fuck yeah! So they're doing almost like actual not like psychedelic mushrooms, but regular mushrooms.
Yeah, and they're just like, I guess they're just, it's like in a capsule. You know what I'm saying? And you can probably take a whole bunch of them and get really high off weed and the terpenes and all that shit. That's what's up. We got to get those on.
Hell yeah, dude. Maybe
only for $55. That's not a bad price.
Oh man, we're gonna have to stop by the cookie store while we're out in LA at the end of April and see if we can find some.
I'm looking for a lighter, dog.
Oh, my bad. Just say, ask for a lighter, bro. We're on a smoking show, bro.
I didn't want to interrupt.
If you're trying to light up some weed, homie, light up some weed. Ah, there we go. That's the stuff. What was this thing called again?
A Thai stick.
Oh my fuck, bro. I'm like stoned. And then that jetpack in between.
Yeah, we smoking big gas.
Hell yeah, man.
Uh-huh.
Well, I mean, shit. I guess now that we're talking about cryptids, what other cryptids do you guys know a lot about?
A whole bunch, man. Where do you want me to start?
I don't know. Like, I want the creepiest cryptid.
The creepiest cryptid has to be the Skinwalker.
But
on
like
some real shit.
What version of the Skinwalker? Like the Navajo version of the Skinwalker, or the newfound kind of the Slenderman
new,
version?
Urban legend where they're like tall and lanky, and they'll like fuck you up, type shit.
Like pale bodies with like a bunch of teeth.
Yes, basically. No eyes.
No eyes, no hair, no nothing. Just like a 10-foot tall, lanky fucking claws.
And they mimic. They'll mimic people that you know, which is nuts. And I think that's very insane. That like,
there's a lot of things that have like almost like that shape-shifting morphability. So like that kind of almost ties back into the lizard person thing. You know what I mean?
But on a serious note, I'm thinking that Queen Elizabeth is probably in cahoots with them. If not,
you think so?
Is one.
You think so?
She's been around for a long time, bro.
I dig it. And then Prince Charles, you know how all that shit came up about him. How he like I mean, it's all news.
Princess Diana too.
I think Princess Diana and Prince Charles. Or I think it was Prince William. My bad, Charles. Prince William.
That's the one he's badass.
They were knocked from the royal family. And Harry too. Harry and his new wife. They were knocked from the royal family because the conspiracy was that they were going to tell the world about reptilians running world governments. That's why they said Diana and Khan that died in the car crash were on their way to the French embassy to tell them everything, and that's why they were killed.
Why the fuck have I not heard about this?
Because you ain't deep enough in the rabbit hole, dog.
Yeah, jump in that rabbit hole.
Like, it's nuts to think about that, because the big thing is well, why would you knock off a royal family? Like, why would you do that? Like,
not sure.
So you're thinking like Harry, he marries basically a commoner from America. I can get the queen there. Okay, I can get that. But they came out with the whole story basically to blame William for molesting kids and shit. And he all of a sudden steps down and then 2 days later he dies. I mean,
That was crazy.
and then Harry is in Canada on a no extradition charge. Not charge, but a no extradition law. Because they had, when William got in trouble, the Queen signed this law from like 1100 stating if she says that every person of royal family has to come to Buckingham Palace, by law they have to, or risk imprisonment. She called that law when all this shit about William happened, and Harry refused to come, and the Secret Service wanted to go get him and they couldn't find him. So there's a lot more than just somebody messing with little kids. I'm just saying, completely honest.
Yeah, that's probably just the surface. Like, that's just, that's
If
probably
it
just
did
the
happen.
surface.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm just telling you, they were gonna talk.
if our
And-
Yeah, because, like, think about it, bro. Like, royal people don't die. Like, how do you even die when you're that high up?
in battle, I don't know. Like they're not out on the fields anymore. Like,
Bro, they don't even go outside, probably. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are they doing outside? you see what I'm saying? Like, we go outside. We're regular folk. Like, but you don't see the president walking
We're
down the
fucking
street.
peasants, dog.
Yeah,
Like,
you don't even see fucking celebrities walking down the street for real. So, that's some funny shit.
and I'm definitely convinced that Nicolas Cage is a vampire, by the way. Just saying.
oh, I can
Just
I can
throwing that
fucking
out
see
there.
it, bro. I mean, I
There's that old Civil War picture of him, like, identical.
oh well, if he's a
Identical.
vampire, then so is Johnny Depp, because I saw that picture
Yes,
of him from
yes.
like 1100 something
well, think
too.
about this. Think about this. Like, they put the shit in front of us. Like, if you ever watch X-Men, Wolverine, and his brother, Sabretooth,
Yep.
were literally fucking, before they even had the claws and shit, they were living through fucking, so it has to be some truth to that. And there's another movie, Old Guard, on Netflix. Go check that out. It's about a society of people that just live a long time. You know what I'm saying? So it's a great movie. Like, go check that shit out. They put it in our faces. Don't think that you're walking around here and there's not somebody that's 1,000 years old in Walmart with you. For real.
I could see it, and that person could be a fucking lizard person.
Yeah, just living their life.
Like, no bullshit, dude. Like, so, like we were talking about even like the what was it, the monks of Tibet, the Tibetan monks.
The Tibetan monks,
They
dog.
live to be like 200, don't they?
Well, they say. I mean, I've never met one, so. But they do say that they live a long time. It's because of that whole. What do
something
they
to their
say?
mind.
Yeah, it's like the. It's basically looking into like Atlanteans, because they say that Tibetan monks are descendants of the Atlanteans at one point, because the Tibetan monks can basically get that like sixth sense almost, like they can basically go when you meditate. What is like the final level of meditation? What do they call that? Like finding your inner
Euphoria.
Like,
Oh,
I forget what
Nirvana.
it's. Yeah, your
Nirvana,
Nirvana.
yeah.
It's almost, they can almost access that on like a spiritual level on command. Like, they don't have to like work towards it. And that's why they say like Atlanteans, there's actually, I would say 75% true. It was on the History Channel, that's why I call it 75% true. But
Like I said, dog, everybody has at least 50%
Yes.
of the truth.
so, when they said they found one of the original sites of Atlantis off the coast of North Carolina, which came to be false because they actually said they found the real one.
Yep.
You actually mentioned that the other day.
It is they think it is the what is it, the Eye of the Sahara or Sahara?
Oh, it's under.
Yeah. Well, no, like, so if you look up a picture of the Eye of the Sahara, it looks almost identical to what was described as Atlantis. And that area used to be partially underwater. And in this like canyon, whatever, it's a perfect circle, and it's 27 miles across, which is the exact, like, who was it that
Oh, I seen that.
Plato or something, I don't know who it was, but somebody
Somebody wrote
described,
about it.
yes,
Yeah,
and it
they
was
wrote about it.
27
Yeah.
miles from one side to
ready?
the other.
I've
ready?
seen that.
You ready?
I've seen that.
It's Aristotle.
Aristotle.
Aristotle, yeah.
Sorry.
He was actually, they
he was
say,
saying
the
that,
last person to like mingle with the race before they disappeared.
Yeah, he was saying how much vegetation and the animals. He described all of that. That's incredible.
I'm gonna find you a picture of it, homie. Watch this.
Go ahead. Let's do it.
Boom. Look at that shit.
That's some crazy shit.
That's Atlantis, bro.
You ready? Now I'm about to hit you with some other facts. So not only is it 27 miles across, right? And almost an identical representation of it. And it was also a coastal city, but they say that the reason that it looks like disheveled like that and what took over Atlantis was a giant tsunami. Like huge, unlike anything that we've ever seen in today's recorded time. And it's actually another thing that I believe was notated in Aristotle's paper about Atlantis, is how Atlantis ceased to be was because of a giant tsunami, right? And not only that, but here it goes even deeper. They found some of the oldest like clay pots and other objects, if you will, relics, like some of the oldest ones in the world were found right there in the middle, the Eye of the Sahara.
Amazing.
That's amazing. That is Atlantis, dude. It is.
So how crazy is that, man? I mean, it's been rumored to be everywhere, all over the world, dude. From like what the Bermuda Triangle to off the coast of somewhere, yeah, off of Greece to the Mediterranean to I believe there is something about somewhere like Central America, like off the waters over there, so like crazy stuff. But like to be in the middle of the Sahara Desert, bro.
It's crazy. Perfect hiding spot, though.
Right? The driest place on earth. Boom. There it is. What are you lighting there?
Whatever the fuck that is, I will be able to see that.
Yeah. Wiz is without his contacts today.
Yep. Fucking allergies, dog.
It's a Pinhead Larry.
Oh, shit. That's the Pinhead Larry from earlier. I completely forgot about that one. So sorry, we have 4 pre-rolls.
We got, what? 2, I forget what he called them.
Oh,
Wasabi pre-roll.
yep.
For
And
what?
then it was the green pack of the ones that we smoked on the last show.
No, red. The pack was red.
The pack was red?
Yes.
I thought the
Yes.
pack that I got was red. No, the pack that I got was
Green.
Green. It was the sour apple
Yeah.
last time. This time it was the other one. Do you know by any chance? You know what we're talking about? The head something exploders. What is it?
Head busters.
Head busters.
Head busters.
Yeah.
Fuck it, but I don't know what the red one is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I had the apple fritter.
Yeah.
Yeah. That shit was bomb, bro. Oh my God. We
Yeah,
smoked
we
3
was
of
high
them.
as fuck off that shit. Oh, man.
Oh yeah, that's delicious.
That's a good one.
Oh yeah.
It's
I like
better
the
than
Pinhead
last,
Larry. It's a
yeah.
good one. Okay.
Dirty Dan's.
I just remembered that my head buster was in my ear and my headphones are on, so I was busting my head buster.
Oh, you're killing me.
There's a whole ass drum back here, bro.
Oh my god.
Give us a beat, bro.
Give us a beat.
Come on, you do
He's
beats,
like,
right?
what the fuck?
Come on, give us a beat.
All right.
What we got?
I love it. I love it.
I was getting down, bro. That was good.
That was pretty good.
We got to get more instruments, like live instruments on here just to fuck around with, man. Random shit to pull off the walls.
Yeah, that shit is crazy shit.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty high.
Good shit.
Oh, yeah.
Man, he just bust out a whole ass motherfucking drum, bro. Like,
It was hanging on the wall, bro. I had to.
that shit's funny as a bitch.
Shouts out to Family Ties.
Right?
See, we got to get like those those cards or whatever that we were talking about. The podcasting cards.
Oh, yeah,
That card. It's like a
yeah.
podcasting card game. Shouts out to whoever the fuck made that. I forgot.
Oh, yeah.
But it seems pretty cool. Like it's just random shit, like random questions, random things
Pod
to talk
Deck.
about. Pod Deck. Shouts out to Pod Deck. Check them out at Pod Deck. Probably on everything.
On my phone.
On Google.
They're on Apple and
Shit, what new movies y'all looking forward to?
Oh man, I heard something about what's the show that we've been watching? It's coming out with a movie here. That's like fucking 2 years from now, but
what's that?
the Last Kingdom, yeah.
Oh yeah, the Last Kingdom movie.
When's that coming? That's like 2024.
2024, I believe, and it's 7 Kings Must Die.
That's pretty cool, man. Do you watch The Last Kingdom? I don't know if you're into movies like that.
Nah, I didn't watch it.
Oh my god, dude! So
It's a
actually,
good period show.
with Grandma Wiz, I was sitting in the other studio last night, and we were watching a show while we were waiting.
Hold
on
up,
you to get back.
wait. The Last Kingdom, is that about the zombies?
No, that's about. It's like this main dude. He's called Uhtred, and he's like running around fucking up people like all over the place. Wiz will probably explain it better.
You know
But
what
was
I'm
that not
talking
a
about?
good explanation?
Well, yeah, Uhtred does fuck some people, but it's basically during the year 874 AD to 956, and basically it's about the building of England, like King Alfred the Great, Edward the Elder, people like that, up into Alastair, who was crowned the first king of England. So, and then it's just basically Uhtred goes around and fucks people up, and it's just a whole bunch of battles between Anglo-Saxons,
And it's like gory
and-
as fuck, bro. Like swords in people's necks, dude. It's pretty wild.
Yeah, they got down back in that time, for sure.
I wish we still fought like that today on some real shit.
I think one of my favorite stories is about his name was Ivan the Great, and then they nicknamed him Ivan the Terrible because he was just wild. Like I think he was the Tsar Empire. I think that's like before like the USSR.
Yeah, it's
It was
Russia.
It's like Russia, yeah. And he was
Alexander II was the last one.
yeah, but he was great. Like he was terrible. Like to his people. Like I don't know. He was terrible, but like just to watch his story and like how he kind of like fell from grace and all that was really wild to me. Yeah.
I feel you, bro. I love history. I'm a huge history buff.
Yeah, me too.
Like me and Wiz, we watch documentaries like constantly, bro, about everything. Like from the beginnings of time. Like I mean, we're talking like from the big. Like we watch stuff about the universe, like everything, bro. It's wild. So
I think another wild story too is like Rasputin. I think he was crazy. Like just his whole persona, how like he just did whatever he wanted and then like slept with all the girls in the palace, all of them, threesomes. He was just going crazy, bro. Like, and he was actually getting some shit right too. Like he was predicting some shit. So like much respect to Rasputin, man. Like,
hell yeah, bro. Shit's
he
crazy.
tried to take over the country. It was kind of wild.
What you got going on there, Wiz?
Just looking through this pod deck shit.
Oh, did you download it?
Yeah, I was just seeing if anything would fit what we're doing right
man.
now.
Conspiracy pod deck.
I'm looking. Oh, conspiracy theories.
Oh my god. All right, get nice and close.
Oh, was 9/11 an inside job? I've seen that.
I skipped over that one. Fuck that.
Oh, damn.
It's crazy because that's my birthday.
You want to laugh?
Shout out to 9/11.
What? Ready for this?
Okay, before we start, shouts out to Pod Deck. You check them out on Google, Apple Play Store, or whatever, all of them.
Why does flat Earth theory still have so much traction?
I already told you, because the Earth is flat.
It's not fucking flat.
Technically, because
not
of the
flat.
rotation,
It's not flat.
the rotating speed of the Earth, it mushrooms out at the center, and technically,
It's not flat.
it's an oblique sphere.
It's still a sphere.
Google a picture of an oblique sphere.
It's definitely.
It's not flat, but it looks like, you know those
Exactly.
balloons? Okay.
Exactly.
Okay, but you know
It's
those
not flat.
those balloons from like Dollar Tree and stuff like that, the like foil ones or whatever,
Yeah.
that like have like pictures on them, the round and stuff like that.
I think that's what
Yeah.
you're talking about.
Yeah, they got what? A flat side to both sides, right?
Bullshit.
But it's like beveled
Edges, right?
on the edges.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's essentially what the Earth looks like, bro. Is that not crazy?
Crazy.
So wait, why? So what does the pod deck say? Does it have like an answer, or is that not how this works?
That's not how it works.
Oh, okay. So why do you think that it still has so much traction? Religion?
Because enough people believe in it.
I feel like like most people that I've met that are like flat earthers, bring heavy religious aspects into it about the what's the dome that they talk about in the Bible.
The dome in Jerusalem.
Well, no, it's like the dome that's over the earth as we know it, that God created to protect us from.
Ozone layer?
No. They have like a religious term for it. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
No.
So God built something to protect us.
Yeah, like a dome over top of us to protect
can
us.
we escape
It's-
from this dome?
It's essentially like
capture
if you
little
were to put a
experiments.
droplet of water on top of a quarter, that's essentially how they describe the earth. In some part of the Bible, apparently.
Huh. That's weird.
It's crazy because, like, I think. No, I'm not saying nothing important, but I'm thinking, like, of the name of it. Firmament.
Yes, the firmament. Thank you. I told you it was a fucking real thing. I'm not just talking out my ass.
Nah, I went to church, too, so, like,
Oh, yeah.
I told you I grew up in church, so. Yeah. Some of that stuff stuck.
So, like I said, like that's essentially how the Earth is described. It's described as this vast open land with the firmament over top of it, and that's just it. You know what I mean? But I think some people's loose translation of that is that it's this massive land is flat and the dome is over top of it, and you can sail off the side of it.
Yeah, because for real,
Or no,
like,
when
just
you
being
sail-
real, like, if you're God, why would you make it a ball?
Science.
Huh?
Science. That's why it's a ball.
No, I know it's a
Or
ball.
an
No,
oblique sphere.
No, I know it's a ball.
Thank you.
I get that, but I'm saying, like, if you were God, what would you make the shape of the earth?
Triangles.
Just one big triangle?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, or not a triangle, but a prism,
Oh, yeah.
because it's the strongest shape in the known universe.
But I think with that, you have to think about physics too, like how are things gonna move on your Earth because it's a certain shape?
You know what else is an oblique sphere? An egg. And I've seen someone balance a fucking tractor on an egg. So it's also a pretty fucking stouty like shape. I'm just saying.
Yeah, like I think any other shape for real. I would probably no bullshit. If I had to like make Earth, my shit would be a hexagon.
Yeah.
Cause then it'll be just cool. Like
I
like
feel
to
it.
travel on a hexagon. Like think about it. Like you're going up a street, sharp ass right turn.
Or you just like you jump off one side, and then it just like flies around. It's
Yo, and you can like we can make tunnels on the inside of my hexagon. You know what I'm saying? Like it just makes sense. Like travel would be easy on a hexagon.
Oh yeah.
Like
I feel
if
it.
you really think about it, it's 8 sides. You got 8 ways to go. 16 options.
Well,
32 options.
I mean, it's probably closer to a hexagon with all the mountains and shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm right.
Fucking A.
But yeah, I probably want to have mountains on my Earth though.
No.
Nah,
I like
no
mountains.
mountains.
What about me?
Nah,
I'm a
nah.
mountain.
I have a special mountain just for you. I don't know. Mountains are just kind of like, you know what? I would have mountains because they do serve a purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not, my bad, mountains.
Dude, you know, I'll change your mind. You ready? Go up 95 through West Virginia and just keep on driving, like, up towards Ohio.
Oh, I've been through there. I love going up there, bro.
Oh, my God.
No food tax.
What's the...
no food tax in West Virginia? Shout out to y'all and y'all's local state government. Because going to Walmart was amazing.
Yeah.
Like, I really was getting food, and it was $13. That's it. Like,
I feel it.
shout out to West Virginia.
Hell yeah. Or what's that one in Pennsylvania, bro? The park that I drove through in Pennsylvania on my way to Gettysburg.
Probably the Appalachian Mountains. Oh, Blue Ridge Parkway.
No, it's like it's a national park in Pennsylvania. I don't know. Well, anyways, it was gorgeous, and the fucking trees were huge, and it's like 15 minutes outside of Gettysburg. Like, tell us something. I don't know. It was pretty cool, though. Like, I don't know. So, especially growing up in upstate New York and everything like that, like, I grew up in a valley, bro. So, like, I grew up with just the mountain views and stuff like that, and I'm just...
I live in
Well, I mean, not in a valley, but it's like right in the middle of the mountains, you know what I mean?
I know exactly what you're talking about. I lived in a place in Indiana that's like that. You know what I'm saying? And the only thing I didn't like about that shit was when it gets really hot, it's just gonna rain. Like, it's like, it's going to rain. Like, no matter what you're doing, no matter how nice it is, if it gets too hot outside, it's literally gonna rain. Every time.
And what's even worse is that when you're upstate in New York, if it's wintertime, if it's gonna rain, it's gonna fucking snow, bro.
Yeah.
And like, we're talking like, I've gone up there to visit on leave, and like, I would have to call my command and be like, hey guys, I need like a few days before I come back. And they're like, what do you mean you need a few days? Well, hey, it kind of snowed 2 feet while like overnight while I was sleeping. Didn't mean to, sorry. Went to bed, it was like 70 degrees outside. Woke up and there's 2 foot of snow on the ground. Crazy shit.
All right, so our next little question on this pod deck is, was 9/11 an inside job? Go.
That's a deep one, bro. I mean, now what do you mean by inside job? Like, who are you claiming it is? Because there's like, I could give you a million.
Let's just keep it simple. America. Us, the government.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so definitely if it was the government, it would be I believe the shadow government or the Illuminati, if you will. I mean, that's the way I would definitely go with that.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't directly our government. Like, we talked about this on the last one, I believe. It was the United States versus the United States of America.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, the United States is the corporation, or no, sorry. The United States is the country where they're, bound by that contract and everything. The United States of America, when it was changed or whatever, and they added the America, it then changed to a corporation. And that's the shadow government, if you will, the Illuminati, the whatever you want to call it, the lizard people, all of them. That's who runs that.
That's nuts, dude.
That's
who
who
fucking crazy.
controls our politics. That's who controls our economic influence, our footprint on the world, if you will.
Yeah. No, but when it comes to, you want to speak? Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, like, is that in the grand scheme of things, and you see how like the world works and shit, and how people are really, do you think that is actually a bad thing? Or is it just a bad thing because we don't know about it? Is it because it's so secretive? But do you have any reservations about like how they've been running things and how you would run it different?
Okay, so I do have. Okay, so obviously I'm gonna think that I would run things differently. You're never, and that's the problem is that you're never going to be fully approved by every demographic, if you will, of the United States of America, because we're the melting pot. Everybody's here. You know what I mean? Everybody's got a different point of view. Everybody's got a different look. You know what I mean? There's a million different walks of life. Everybody's been through something different. It's going to give them a different perception, because perception, as I always say, perception's a deadly motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like it is what drives everything that you do. The way you look at the world, the way you understand the things, the way you were taught, the way you were, I don't know, just you, who you are, like what everything that's up there, to your soul, bro. Because there's actually proof that, I guess scientific proof, if you will. It's a theory, I guess, more than anything. But somebody weighed a body after and before it was dead, and there was what was it? Was 7 ounces, something like that?
Yeah, it was
7 pounds. No. I don't know, something. But anyways, like down to your soul, like everything. That is what is all built off of your perception on everything. You know what I mean? Like that is what drives your perception. That is what forms it, and then it's also what forms you. You know what I mean? Like crazy shit.
Yeah.
So.
But just talking from like, all right, if you was really in that position, and we're talking about like the whole world. How the whole world operates with so many different people in it. Like, I feel like it could be worse, right? Like, it could definitely be worse if it wasn't like a certain narrative, a certain certain lifestyles. Because there's many lifestyles, there's many religions, there's many different countries, and they all. So I feel like the power is split, but on one conscious, you know what I mean, agenda. You know,
I
if
feel
you will.
it.
You know
I
what I'm
feel
saying?
it. I mean, if there was like no war, if world peace was a thing, do you know the things that we would be able to achieve as I don't even know what's the word I'm looking for, as a species, bro. You know what I mean? If we were to all work together, because we're all smart enough to do that. We all have the brain power too. You know what I mean? We can all comprehend where, like you can't make all the dogs in the world get together and work together. It's not a thing. Maybe, I don't know, but I don't think they would all join a pack. You know what I mean? But if all of the humans in the entire world were to get together and put all of their thinking power to one thing, you know how crazy that would be?
That would be crazy. So, do you think giants exist? That was another good one.
Oh man, of course. They found bones, didn't they?
Yeah. But see, for me, when they talk about giants, I think they like Afghanistan, like over there in the Middle East. I think that's where giants are, on some real shit.
Like still there?
Yeah, like still there, and I started thinking about it when we did that creepypasta about that, the giants in Afghanistan, and I looked into it a little bit more, and I truly believe that if there's giants out there, they're still in Afghanistan. I mean, it's just, they got caves everywhere, so it makes sense.
You want to laugh?
Nethrum, that's what they're called.
You want to laugh?
What's up?
I was so fucking stoned during that creepypasta. I don't even remember any of it.
You don't remember the us doing that creepypasta?
I remember us doing it, but I don't Rasta pasta. I don't remember it. Like I know we did it, and I see it on our thing, but I don't remember actually like the recording of.
That's
like
funny.
We lit that first blunt, boom, gone. Because that was a Truffles night, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Shouts out to Truffles.
Always. Are you good over there, bro?
Yeah, I'm straight. I'm high as hell. The other day I smoked some Zaba ice caps.
Ooh,
They were
that sounds good.
fire. I'll show you them. They're fucking crazy.
Some Zaba ice caps.
Yeah, go check those.
Please explain more about that.
Oh man, this is some crazy shit. Like, all right, so what they do is they like take the bud and they like freeze it, and so that's pretty much what you're looking at is like distill it and all types of stuff, and it's frozen. So it's kind of like a
It's all
bone rock.
THC.
All THC. And
Jesus.
it's, like, crazy like weed that looks like that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Zabaco. Oh shit, yeah.
Zabaco?
Yeah, Zaba.
Zaba.
I'm gonna have to get me some of that, bro.
Yeah, if y'all can find that, bring that to me. Bring that to me, my guy.
Hell yeah, man. Well, we're gonna have to definitely keep an eye out for that, as well as some truffles, man. I definitely scooped up some tonight that is looking delicious. I am super excited about. I'm super excited to hit you guys with the next show. Hit them with it again, Wiz. When is the next show?
Our next show is going to be on Tuesday. That'll be 420 News. And then before Tuesday, Around the Table on Saturday with Token, of course, all that. And then I know that Randanna, we heard that he could spit. So we about to play a beat and let him get on that real quick.
Okay. Yeah. Talk Radio. Okay. Hey. I woke up cause I want some more. You say you want money, but you move too slow. Got a weapon on me, trying to conquer my foes. Trying to catch me a play, can't chill with the bros. Don't like that blunt, cause I'm smoking this boat. And the love these bitches can't trust no hoe. No fronts on the side, I'ma tell you ass no. Treat my gun like a camera, I put on the show. I'ma shoot this shit and then I'ma go. Oh, I'm chilling with Wiz and Mountain Man, yeah. Don't smoke around your kids. You know what I'm saying? Don't smoke around your kids. It's not good. No cap. Shout out to Mountain Man. Shout out to Wiz. Thank you for having me. Toe Talk Radio. Family Ties 2022, man. All love, man. Peace.
And always remember, keep your tinfoil hats and your bowls close. You never know what may happen.
Peace, y'all.